from the Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and we're here today with another episode of Blue Monday. Yay, it's Blue Monday. Today I'm doing bullseye, and bullseye is an easier block. There was a lot of people going, please do easier blocks. Some of us are just beginners. So this one is easy, it's fun, and it's fast. And you can do an entire quilt out of this bullseye block because it would work all together really great. Now, before we get any further along here, let's do our shout out because that's important. Pam at Pam Holland is she started her YouTube channel and she's having a great time. And she is doing a lot of things with quilting, and she has a very particular voice to her. You guys have got to go check her out. And if you like what you see over there, tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you, because she doesn't know this is coming, right? So just so you know, it's kind of one of those fun things. And like I say, share, like, and subscribe both our channels with your friends if you really are enjoying the content on both channels. I mean, that's what this is about. That's the best way you can help us out, and that's the best way you can help Pam out. Now, you gotta get into the show notes because the show notes have all the cutting instructions for this and all the other things that I'm going to talk about right now. For starters, I speak for free to quilt guilds and quilting groups. I do it over Zoom, and I have a PowerPoint presentation, and I talk about using your fabric scraps, elements of design, and making charity quilts. So if your group is looking at anything like that and they want to talk about it, you know, please put my name forward. I also give that group or guild sneak peeks as to what is coming up on the YouTube channel, because we film ahead, right? So they get all the peeks as to what is coming up. So that's always a good one. Also, what's coming up is this Chaos Sew Along. A Chaos Sew Along. We haven't put a date yet, got a firm date, but it is coming, and the smallest subunits are 4.5 unfinished, 4.5 unfinished, right? So it's going to be a good scrap buster, and you can throw any color you want at it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All you need is dark mediums and low volumes, dark mediums and low volumes. So we have those in our stash and our scraps, so that's going to work. And you can throw any color at it. It looks great. Also, we have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group is warm and welcoming. We have so much fun in there. There are so many community chats, and people are, becoming friends and just having a good time in there. We do all the same normal things that Facebook groups do, like, share pictures of quilts and, ask for advice and all the rest of that stuff. But we have fabric exchanges by country. We do Saturday snippets. We do Thankful Thursdays. We do Sewing Room and Discord. We also do things like Free Pattern Fridays. So we go looking on the internet for free patterns, and we put the free patterns all in the same chat. So we have a great time in there. So that's it on the sewing room. Now for the Zoom sew date, let me go back to the Facebook group, sorry. The virtual sewing room is hosted by Discord. That's an application that you have to download and all that. And the admin people are more than happy to send you an invite. So if you are looking for a sew date that's 24/7, and you don't mind sewing with people from different countries, or you don't know where you're going to be who you're going to be sewing with, that's a perfect place to go meet up. We also have a Zoom sew date that is once a month. It's usually the first Saturday, but we have to kind of okay, so we'll see where we're at this summer, and whether we're camping with the grandkids or not, we don't know, right? So, but the Zoom sew dates are a lot of fun. They're from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, because I'm normally in Alberta, because that's where I live, is in Alberta, Canada. And we just have a blast. So if you are marking it on your dates, and you don't feel like sewing that day, bring your crocheting, it's all good. So, I haven't looked at 2025, and when I do, those dates are going to be in the show notes as well. Like I say, it's been a lot of busy fun doing all of these Blue Mondays and YC Wednesdays and Free Pattern Friday. I'm having so much fun. And remember, all of the patterns I post out are free. You can use them if you are a quilting guild in a quilting group and you want to make charity quilts or make a gift for a relative or whatever. It's all free. It's all good. Okay, so come on in. Let's get to sewing bullseye. Okay, so here we are at the sewing machine. This one's going to come together kind of quickly. So we're, I should have had a leader ender project. Oh well. That's okay. What we're going to do is going to put the big piece on the bottom. And we're just going to sew. I oiled this last night, and I don't think the oil has had a chance to work around in the machine yet, so hopefully it'll start running a little smoother. Oh, it probably needs a good dusting out. So here we go. We're just gonna press away from that center square. This very easy block, very easy block, very beginner friendly. Okay. There we go. And put your plug back in. There we go. Now we start with the longer pieces, and you can see all that when I'm doing, right? Now this is a 2-inch strip around a 5.5-inch block. So I just found that, you know, I had bigger pieces, I had little pieces, I have all sorts of pieces. I still have very full, we're just about at the end of sewing all the blocks together here. And I still have a full bucket, but I think I'll be able to put the bucket into the holder, the drawer, the little dresser there. So, and I'll be done with the blue for a while. But I might have to do another blue because we never know. We'll never know what's going to happen here. Okay, so we're just pressing this over just like so. And pulling out the loose threads. Now, it kind of goes together like a courthouse step, right? So you're going to keep that in mind as you're, you know, putting this together. Very quick little block. And there's lots you can do with this block. I have seen quilts where they make 2 of these blocks and they sew them, you know, they'll put, you know, side to side, you know, like they'll put another one on top exactly this way, and then they'll sew on an angle on both sides and cut it apart, and they have 2 totally different blocks. That is really cool, you know. So now I'm not going to sew this long piece to this long piece. I'm going to make sure my seams are being sewn down in the right place. So this is where we started, the shorter one. So now we're putting on the 2.5-inch strips. Oh, when we're filming this, it's just about Canadian Thanksgiving, and my grandkids gave me a cold, and my husband and I are just getting over the cold. And I, for some reason, got mine back today. Yay! There we go. And just like that. There. Now we're going to put this one here. No, we're just going to move. You know, I'm going to take this off the board, because I think you guys know what it's going to look like now. Okay. Yeah, and you could do quite a few of these. You know, if you did 35 of them, right, you'd have a quilt in no time, because this is very quick. Oh, my thread broke. My top thread broke. Why is that? Why is that? And now we have to stop and rethread my machine. I got a funny feeling I need to blow this baby out. Get all the dust and lint out. And just probably past her monthly, you know, having all the fluff, you know, pulled out of her. That's why she's having issues. She's not happy. And back a couple stitches. There we go. And line it all up again. I don't know why. Yeah, she probably isn't. She probably needs a good cleaning. I clean in between bobbins, But you know, that only goes so far. And then you have to take it and get your machine, have all the stuff blown out or sucked out of it. You don't want to blow it in deeper into the machine, but you do need to suck it out somehow, right? So I'm gonna probably get real close. Okay. Here, now. Come here. There, just like this. Okay. There we go. That seems to be running a little smoother. Yes, it does. Okay. There. I'll just finger press that out. Using a stripe, I could have mitered this, but if we want to keep it beginner friendly, we're just doing strips. Because Y seams are really hard sometimes for beginners. Oh, it broke again. Okay, it's gonna be one of those days, is it? Alright. Alright, I get it. Not happy with me. I might have to change my machine out to get it blown out. That's okay. I've got one waiting in the wings. It's all cleaned up and waiting to go, so that's alright. I'll take all the thread bits. Okay. Now, start back here. Okay. Grab my end. It's all lined up again. Wow. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm just gonna flip this over and, well, I'm gonna finger press this one out. And basically what we've done here is we've just pressed away from the center. Now, all of those seams go out, right? So everything looks appropriate. Okay, so let's give it a good press. So everything goes pressed out away from the square, and it's gonna lie flat. So let's get to our ta-da moment. Okay, here we are, our big ta-da moment on Bullseye. This one came together very quick. You saw how fast I was able to sew it together. It took me longer to thread my machine twice than it did me to sew the block. So I hope you give this one a try. There's lots of things you can do with this block. Like you can lay another block on top and then do half square triangles. You know, you do 2 at a time. And then you have 2 totally different blocks. I have seen it where this is a 2-inch and then 2.5, but block B is 2.5 and 2-inch. So that way you don't have to worry about matching up any seams or anything. That makes your piecing a whole lot easier. But I do hope you give it a try, and I hope life is treating you very grandly. Okay, you guys take care and stay well until we see each other again. Okay, bye! Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, you know, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts, okay? So you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again, okay? Bye!